Hi everyone, welcome to what's probably going to be a very long video, but I've been promising a video like this for quite a while and I really wanted to do it. I'm going to do a little intro first because it has to be done. So this video is going to be about our new house and plans we have to renovate it. Now I haven't called this video a house tour, although it is a house tour and that would have got me a lot more views. I purposely haven't called it that because I want people to watch this video for the right reasons. Now it took me a long time to decide whether to do this. I have reasons why to do a video like this and why not to. The reasons why I wanted to do a video like this is because I would love to watch a video like this. I said that so many times. And I think for people who are into house renovations and before and after and interiors and decor, I think this is so interesting. But there are many reasons why not to post a video like this. I think it could turn into a massive invasion of my private space. I think I'm opening myself up to get judged a lot. So I would kindly ask that you guys watch this video in a grown-up manner and comment like we are all grown up, because I'm 30 years old. I lived with my parents till I was 27. I then bought my first flat by myself, lived in it for 2 years. It was a tiny flat, sold it, and we now have a respectable size house. So let's all be grown up here and not talk about money and sizes of houses or anything like that. Let's just talk about house renovations because I'm fascinated by it and I think it's really exciting. I think that's enough of a disclaimer, hopefully. So I'm going to show you around our home today and I'm going to walk you through each room and I'm going to talk to you about what I like about the rooms and also what I don't like. And this is actually a really important disclaimer. I'm going to point out the things I don't like and I'm going to point out the things that need work, and that's not me being negative. I'm doing this for the purpose of the video because I want to show you what we want to improve about each room. So please don't think I'm being negative. I absolutely love this house. Of course I do. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. I think it's beautiful. It's got some amazing original features. It is a 3-bed house for those of you who are wondering, and it's terraced. So we're in between 2 houses. We do have a garden, which is really exciting. And what else do I need to tell you? It's kind of bigger downstairs, and then upstairs there isn't much of a corridor. It's more like room. We do have the option to go up into the loft, which is something we will do one day. We'll probably move our own bedroom up there and have an ensuite, but at the moment it's 3 bedrooms and just ground floor, first floor. It took us a while to find a house that felt homey to us, but we picked this one because we really liked the layout. It's got these 2 reception rooms downstairs and the wall in the middle was already knocked down, so that was really appealing to us. We wanted somewhere that we could do up though and make it our own. That's quite an important thing, I think, in London. With our flat, we knew that we didn't have time to do that, so we bought somewhere that was very much like white and new and done up. But for this one, we want to put our own stamp on it and we want to A, improve the house, and B, just make it our own. We're probably going to be here for the next 10 years at least. So we picked a house that has really nice like original features in it, but also had room for improvement. And I think we probably have to do a bit more work than we thought because we have to redo the electric. So all the plug sockets are in the skirting board. We need to redo those, and we want to put spotlights into a lot of the rooms. And so there is more like plumbing and electrician work than we realized, but I will talk you through each room and what we're planning on doing. Is there anything else I wanted to say at this point? I hope I haven't forgotten anything. So I haven't tidied the house before filming this because I've got 3 videos to film today and it's real life. It's not that bad. Hopefully you won't see the dust. So let me go out here for a minute. This is our entryway. For now I've put this West Elm console table here. I'm buying furniture that I know is going to fit once we do the renovation. So this is really nice and it's added a really nice like feature when you walk in here. I've also put our old mirror up there, although I will get something bigger when we do it up. So in terms of the hallway, we're hoping to get a new radiator. This one's quite old. It'd be really nice to get one of those iron radiators. And we're trying to decide at the moment whether to tile the hallway or to have it the same kind of wood vinyl that we're having all the way throughout the bottom of the house. But this is what it's currently like. It's really nice actually. If we weren't doing work on the house, we would have kept this floor, but we can't because we're gonna extend hopefully. So this is the nice like wood floor that's already here. As I showed you in a previous vlog, this is what the wallpaper looked like. So we've just currently painted over the wallpaper just for our sanity because it was purple. We just painted white, but this won't be white when we do it up. I don't know what colours it would be yet, but maybe some kind of grey. It's got this really nice dado rail, I think that's what it's called, but horrible textured wallpaper. So this will all just be painted, but as I said, it's got these really nice features already here. And I really love the like banisters. This just reminds me of my parents' house that I grew up in. It's quite similar. We've also got the understairs cupboard, which is pretty standard in the UK, but whenever like American viewers comment, they're like, oh my god, it's like Harry Potter. So I think that's really funny, but it's quite handy for storage. We've just got like loads of crap in there. And we've also got one here which is where the washing machine currently lives. This is kind of a funny colour paint, so this would all be repainted as well. So as it stands, there's this funny little corner here. You go in here to go in the lounge, and then here is just like a funny little corner that for now we've just put our coats here. It's going to be really hard to explain to you the plans, but I'll just try roughly. But we're going to put in a toilet here. There's no downstairs toilet at the moment. We would put it here, but it's not high enough. So what we're going to do hopefully is have a sliding door here that takes you into a little downstairs toilet. We're going to put the washer and dryer in here, but hopefully you can access it through the toilet. So that would be really nice to have a downstairs toilet so that we have 2 in the house, 1 for Rich to poo in. And then we're probably going to have a kind of more compact way to hang coats here. And I really want to put a window up here so that it lets some of the natural light into the hallway. Originally we were going to take down this wall and open it up as another doorway, but there will be nowhere else for us to hang our coats. So actually I think putting a window there would be a really nice way to let some light into this hallway. Okay, so going into the downstairs kind of lounge area, this is what our lounge looks like. We've got our old sofa from the flat, which actually fits perfectly. I'm so happy with how that fits. That's from Multi-York. And we've got our West Elm coffee table and rug and West Elm chair. So this is what it looks like. It's got this kind of chimney fireplace with 2 alcoves, is that what it's called? I really don't know any technical terms, so I'm sorry about that. Eventually we're going to have built-in shelves and cabinets here. We'll have our TV be able to go in there. At the moment we've got our old made console table thing, TV unit, which doesn't really fit. But yeah, we'll have shelves and cabinets, and I would really like the lounge to be navy, but we will see. As you can see, we've got this nice detailing on the ceiling. We haven't got picture rail, which is quite handy when it comes to painting, but I don't know if it's worth putting one of those in. I think it'll be all right without it. The ceiling's currently quite a weird colour, so we'll definitely make that white. But it would be nice to have maybe like a dark lounge, I think. Sorry, you'll notice I've changed tops because I got really hot. So that will all be built-in shelves and cabinets in a dark colour. Now this is the fireplace, and this is something we spoke about a lot. It's amazing. Like, a lot of people come here and they just fall in love with the fireplace. The thing is, it's just not really our style, and it's very intense and over the top, and I think with a dark coloured lounge it would be even more intense. So we're currently trying to decide what to do with it, and we don't really need to make a decision yet. We'll either rip it out and sell it because it would definitely be worth money, and put like a bit more of a subtle one in, or we'll leave it. I would love a wood burner, but they're pretty expensive. I don't know, something to think about, but there's 2 of those. We're definitely going to get rid of the second fireplace because I don't think we need both, but for now this is what the fireplace looks like, and we've just put some little pots down there. This would be really nice, I think, if it was tiled. Over here is my new Arlo and Jacob sofa, which you guys have seen, and I love that. And I'm not going to show you the windows, but we will hopefully get some white shutters. Our last flat we had Hillary's blinds shutters, and they were really great, so we'll probably get some shutters and some proper curtains. These are from IKEA. They're actually all right for now, but it's not really the style that I want. This is one of our Aldi lamps that I really love, and West Elm planter. So if I look this way, as I said to you, also guys, if I show you kind of weird angles, that's just because I'm trying to like protect a bit of my privacy. But this wall in between the 2 reception rooms has already been knocked down, which is amazing. I love open plan living areas. It's something I definitely was looking for. I like that when you're in the kitchen and people are sitting in the lounge, you can like talk to them. It's something I looked for when we were looking for a flat as well. Everyone's very different about things like that. A lot of my friends have like separate kitchens and separate lounges, and they're fine with that. For me, I feel like the kitchen's quite a social area, so I just really like it when it's all open. My sisters think I'm mad. They're like, when you have kids, you're gonna want a room to shut them in, but I don't know, maybe we could put like a glass door up if that's the case. For now, I really love having it all open. This, by the way, are some samples of flooring that we're trying. These are like vinyl. This is from Antico Flooring, so we're looking at them at the moment. So coming into this second reception room, we've got our bar cart, which we might not keep. It seems a bit unnecessary. I think we might do some more shelves or something there, I'm not sure. But this is the second fireplace I was talking about. We're definitely gonna rip that out. If it was up to me, I would take the whole chimney breast out, but it's too expensive. So we're just gonna rip out the fireplace. It's unnecessary, we won't use this one. It's better to board it up, and then we could always put like a cabinet or something in front of it. At the moment we have this dining table from Next, but this won't be here. I will talk you through our plans in a moment. So just to the right is the kitchen, and this is where I was talking about having a toilet. So we'd build into the kitchen here and have a toilet there, and then the kitchen would start from here. First of all, let me show you the current kitchen as it is. It's got these tiles, which are okay. They do gather a lot of dust. Everyone always comments on this. It's actually wallpaper. It looks like stone, but it's wallpaper. wallpaper. And I think for the size of the kitchen, they've done pretty well in creating a lot of storage. I would say that there's not much work surface. We literally just have this little bit here and that little bit there. But in terms of storage, it's an IKEA kitchen and everything pulls out. It's so bizarre. Like that pulls out, this pulls out, and then within this you've got like all of the so it's got a lot of space. It's just really awkward to get to, like really awkward. I don't think I would want a kitchen with everything pull out, but there is quite a lot of storage in here. The appliances aren't what we would want, but as I said, it's all fine for now. It goes like a little bit far back as well. So this is kind of what the kitchen's like at the moment. I'm not going to show you out in the garden, but what we plan to do is kind of push this entire wall back a little bit. So we're going to be extending down here, and that just means that we can push this dining table into that little extension, push the kitchen into the extension, so we get a bigger kitchen, hopefully with an island. And then because the dining table is going to be moved up, you get like a little reception room between the lounge and the dining area. And I think that when you have kids would be really good. I think this is absolutely perfect for us now, and it's huge, but it's obviously not just going to be me and Rich. And when we do have kids, I think it would get a little bit cramped in here, just in terms of like having no like play area. I don't know, you know, we're so lucky to have all this space, and I know that you could live in a tiny space with kids, of course you can, but I think if you can, why not create a space that you think would work for you and your family? Like I said, I want to make this place as good as it can be, so I think that would really make such a difference. And I've always wanted an island in my kitchen, so hopefully that is the plan. We're still in the process of talking about how the extension would work. It's so complicated, moving drains, moving boilers, it's all very boring, but very exciting. So that's kind of the downstairs. I'm going to take you upstairs now. This is the current carpet, and it's fine. It's not the one I would have, but it's absolutely fine for now. We gave it a really good shampoo before we moved in. So all the woodwork and stuff's going to need sanding down and redoing. It's just like quite scuffed and old. Lots of wallpaper in this house. It's going to need ripping down. Like all of this is wallpapered. There's like random light sockets in places. Like the lights aren't centered. Something I love about this house is how high the ceilings are. People always comment on it when they come around. It makes it feel really spacious because the ceilings are so high. So I really like how the stairs have this little landing, and then it's a few stairs up, and the bathroom's right here. So when it comes to the bathroom, we're not gonna redo it, I think, when we do the renovation, just because we have a budget that we need to stick to, and it doesn't stretch to bathrooms as well. There are some rooms that we have to do because we're going to do the electrics and rip all the walls apart, like on my bedrooms and stuff, so we have to redo those rooms as well. But the bathroom, I think we're just going to leave it as it is. And it's funny because the previous owners of this house, I think they did up the bathroom quite recently because they were renting out the property and they needed to kind of upgrade it. So it is really new, and it's done to quite a high standard, but it's just not to our taste. It's not what I would pick. So I think you'll be surprised at how nice the bathroom is, but I'll obviously point out to you the things that I would change about it. So this is the shower in here to the left, which is probably where I would put the toilet. And then it's all tiled, which is really nice. It's got this huge bath, which everyone's always so impressed with when they come over, and it's definitely something we liked when we looked at the house. I'm glad I got to try it out though, because I don't think I would buy a bath like this again. It's really awkward to lie down in because you kind of slide. So I find myself just sitting in the middle, and it doesn't fill up very fast. So anyway, it's so nice to have a nice bath that we can use. And I really like how it's got this section from the wall taken out, so I can put all my products in there. I think that's a really nice feature that I would definitely carry through when we redo the bathroom, hopefully in a few years. I've just got like an IKEA towel rack there. It's all tiled. The windows need redoing on this side of the house upstairs because they're a bit dodgy. Toilet there, and then this huge sink. It's so fun to have a double sink. We've never had that. Our last place had one tiny sink for us to share, so it's really nice having our insides. That's definitely made me realize that we want to have two sinks. It's also got a lot of storage in here for all of my products, so it's absolutely fine. Like I said, it's black and brown. It's not to my taste, but it is so fine, and it's nice and spacious. It's a big bathroom. I definitely wanted a big bathroom. It was something I was looking for. A lot of the houses had quite small ones, and I think when you've got kids and a family, it's nice to have a bit of space in the bathroom. I've left all the lights on for this video, by the way. I don't just leave them on. Okay, let me show you my office. I think I've shown this before. This is what it looks like. Sofa bed, drawers, desk. Not much to show. Lots of weird lights in this house like this. I definitely want to put spotlights in. For me, it's just easier. Like, I think the lounge will leave a hanging light, but everywhere else will have spotlights. This room just needs repainting, new carpets and plug sockets. This is our bedroom. This room, I really like as well. So it's got the chimney breast again, and then the two sides either side of it, which I would really love to have built-in wardrobes. I think our IKEA wardrobe is really great, but what I don't like is that they don't go all the way to the top, and I think if we had built-in, it would go all the way to the top. It would look really neat. We could customize it inside as much as we like. Rich could have his own wardrobe, I could have my own wardrobe, and then we'd probably have a TV in the middle, but maybe with like doors, so we have the option to cover the TV if we don't want it. I can imagine like a TV and then like a few drawers underneath. I think that would be cool. At the moment we just got like laundry and a picture and exposed floor, because this is where we ripped out the old wardrobes. The floor's amazing, but my sister has this floor in her bedroom and she said it gets really dusty. So I think we will just keep carpet. It's a shame because they look nice, but I think it's more of like a trendy thing than a practical thing. At the moment we've got these Next bedside tables and Aldi lamps and the same headboard from West Elm as before. The walls are smelly and wallpapered and they're kind of like grey silver. It's really gross, but like I said, until we redo all the electrics, because as you can see all the plug sockets are on the skirting board, which is actually now illegal to install those. It's okay to have them, but it's quite difficult. A lot of the Mac plugs, they kind of go down, so you can't plug them in. Anyway, so they'll have to like chase up the walls, so we're not bothering redoing the walls yet. So this is our bed, same bed as before. And then for now I just got an IKEA dressing table. One day I'll get like a really pretty one, but for now this is really nice and it keeps all my products in there. So that's what I've got there, with like a little basket for my scarves and a little stool. I've got a extension cord here because I need to plug in my straighteners, and we had to get an extra light here because there's no spotlights, the light is really dark in here. And then I've got bedside table as well. So that's what the bedroom looks like. Oh, while I'm here, I'll show you what the doors look like. I don't know whether we would paint them or not, but they're nice doors. I think these are original handles. I'm not sure if I love them, but they're pretty cool. Like the locks, look how like intense the locks are. I don't know. They're interesting. And then the final room is this little one, which I have a video coming up all about this room, so I won't show you too much, but it's got crazy funky wallpaper and it's just like a little room. There's not really much to show you. Richard's washing is in here. There's a chair, and these drawers have like all of my camera equipment in, like this. And we've got some like filing there and really funky old satin curtains. So yeah, more funky locks on here. So that is our home, and that's kind of our plans for redoing it. The biggest thing I think will be the extension and redoing like all the flooring and all the like electrician stuff and plumbing, all the boring stuff. There's not really like, we're not gonna like tear down walls and stuff, but it's really exciting. I can't wait to kind of actually start the work. We're gonna have to move back in with my parents. We're so lucky that we can do that, but oh my god, it's gonna be painful. But I'm really happy here. It's just got such a nice vibe to it. I feel really at home. I feel really comfortable, and as frustrating as it is to not be able to like do it how we want it yet, I know it will so be worth it when we eventually do. And I'm so glad that we were quite sensible in the sort of place that we bought, so that we have a bit of money to do it up and make it our own. And I think that's kind of all I've got to say. If you guys have any questions, let me know, or if you have any tips, if you've done up a place of your own before, you know, I've never done this, feel free to leave your tips in the comment section down below. As I said, please be nice to me and don't be judgy. I really can't stand it when I see comments of people saying like, I'm only doing that job because I need to pay off my mortgage for my new house. It's just not the case. I'm still the same me. I'm still honest. I still only work with brands I like. Nothing has changed. I would never put myself in a position where I have to do work that I don't want to do. I'm far more sensible than that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I really love bringing you on the journey with me. That's what this is all about, and I love sharing it with you guys. So I really hope we can make it like a positive, ongoing thing. I think if this video goes down well, I'll definitely share the whole renovation process, and I think it's going to be really fun. It will be really hard, but so worth it and really exciting. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!